Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you happen to be following me on Twitter, then you would know that yesterday I filmed an entire video and intended to post it, but ended up not really liking the final product. I feel like in the edit it just came out a little bit aggressive, I guess is the word I would use. The overall tone of the video is not exactly what I wanted to convey, so I decided to refilm it today. But I want to give you the gist of what I was talking about yesterday because I think it's important, and this video sort of springboarded off of that. So the focus of yesterday's video was just some general issues that I have with YouTube that I've heard other people talk about, and also a little bit to do with the audience-creator relationship. And I decided to do a little bit more thinking about what the real root of that video was and like why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And it comes down to what I am perceiving right now in the online space as a massive lack of empathy. I just feel like, especially post-election, online discourse has just reached an all-time level of epic shit show, and it's honestly making me not enjoy being online. It's making me not enjoy reading my Twitter timeline or flipping through Instagram or going on Facebook. Like, I haven't actually actively used Facebook in probably the last 7 months. And that's not meant to be like a woe is me, whatever. Like, I realize that I'm fully in control of the type of stories that I see, but I'm a person who tries to consider things from all sides, and I try to make sure that I expose myself to a lot of different opinions, a lot of varying ideas, sources of information, etc. Just try to analyze things as objectively as possible before making an informed decision about where I stand with respect to certain issues. But I feel like in general, just the way people talk to each other on the internet, there's a... Got it, Chico hair. I just feel like the way people are talking to each other nowadays is kind of atrocious. It is in some cases absurd. It is in many cases unbelievably disrespectful. And I feel like having a conversation with someone online is just inherently difficult, right? Like, it's really hard to glean someone's tone, the sentiment behind a certain statement, the context of a full situation by just reading a little snippet, just a tweet or like a knee-jerk reaction in a comment. It's very hard to know the full scope of where that person's coming from. I mean, I feel like I have miscommunications all the time in my interpersonal relationships with people with whom I've had a relationship for years and years. So I get that it's already like a complicated thing, you know, talking to other humans as a human is sometimes not very easy. And that's why I feel like we gotta give each other a fucking break sometimes. And listen, I'm a fan of the clapback comment. Like, I have been known to get a little sassy with people. And we're all fucking human, right? Like, we're all gonna not respond calmly to everything that we see. And I don't think that it's right to say that we have to do that. Like, I really hope that the message coming from me right now to you is not that no one should use social media the way that they feel comfortable using it, because that's not what I'm saying. What I am asking for is not even necessarily shift towards being nicer. It's just like a shift towards realizing that everyone is their own person and dealing with their own things in their own ways, and not everybody has it figured out. In fact, almost no one has it figured out. And I think that's part of the problem, is that we're all trying to figure it out, but we're all yelling at each other in this really weird virtual space, and like nothing is really changing. So I think what I'm gonna do here as my portion of trying to be more empathetic and also supportive of the creative community online is I'm going to start sharing people that I enjoy watching. A lot of people are complaining about YouTube not supporting creators right now, which I do agree with some of the things that are being said, but I also feel like we're just not really supporting each other right now, and that is a big problem. YouTube as a community was really founded on the idea that we could all kind of help each other succeed. And the first person that I'm gonna shout out is someone who I already shouted out on Twitter earlier this week, but in case you didn't see it, I am a massive fan of the YouTube channel Smarter Every Day. Destin is a super awesome dude, and if you guys are fans of science, or you like to learn the way things work, or you just have general curiosities about a lot of different stuff in the world, that's the channel for you. I learn something every time I watch one of his videos, and it is so awesome to watch someone be unironically enthused about shit. I feel like that is very rare these days to see that, especially on the internet. So I'm gonna put a link in the description if you wanna go and check out Smarter Every Day. And you know what, you guys? I want you to be a part of this too. If this is something you're excited about, if you're like, hey, I feel like I could use, you know, a little bit more positivity in my day, share the people that you like with me. I would love to learn about some new channels or just hear about some new creators. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. If at this point you're sort of still in need of like a TLDR, try to have a little bit more empathy and try to see things from the other perspective before you just lash out at someone online, and also try to spread some support and some love for fellow creators. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. And if you guys are already subscribed and you found that you're for some reason not seeing my new uploads, make sure that you have notifications turned on for this channel. And if you aren't currently subscribed, please do it. It's free and it would be awesome. All right, everybody, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.